subscribe to Fat and Broke.
Xin chào, what's up everybody? Alright, today we are in District 1 in Saigon, Vietnam, and we are at world famous Bui Vien backpacker party street. In this video today, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about Bui Vien. How long has it actually been a party street, and the progression since it started and to where it's at now, and my personal opinion on it. So arguably, not even arguably, probably the most famous tourist destination site in Saigon, in Vietnam, is for partying Bui Vien. So we are on the famous Bui Vien backpack walking street. Now this is not an opinion piece on what I think about Bui Vien. This is more so a historical piece. So not until 1986 did the reform for Bui Vien become gradually loaded with more restaurants, shops, and hotels. An introduction of Lonely Planet in 1993 suggesting Bui Vien as one of their attractions when traveling to Vietnam was probably the triggering point to becoming what it is now today. Attracting more tourists and even more locals to the base of their businesses here, serving up the demand. Through a constant development of almost 30 years, Bui Vien has welcomed millions of visitors from around the world for both leisure and business pleasure. So Bui Vien actually isn't one street, it's actually a series of 5 streets. Bui Vien, Đi Tam, Doi Quang Da, Chan Huang Dao, Phan Nguyen Lao. So it's all the little side streets and all the, like, you've seen me do a tour a million times walking around this area. You know what it is and where to go. So pretty much what happened is this area really didn't become anything what it looks like today until really the late 80s, early 90s. And then what you see now wasn't until about 10-15 years ago. You know, they didn't start bringing the clubs, the music, and the party until 10-15 years ago. You know, this is all relatively new as far as this being like a hardcore, you know, party street, tourist street, backpacker street, you know, where you go get a hostel, you can buy a hooker, you can do all that stuff, you know. You'll see, we'll walk by a ton of them as we go for our little walk along Bui Vien. Bui Vien's drastically changed. I think the height of Bui Vien, in my opinion, was sometime circa 2019 was the height. You know, anywhere before COVID in 2019, you could come down here and at any given time during the day, whatever, there would be people drinking. If you come down here from 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday, there would be thousands of people every single day, consistently, very consistently. So, tell you what she is. She's gonna go suck some dick. So, Bui Vien rapidly changes. It's never one thing. There's often restaurants, bars, clubs coming and going. Currently, there was a Korean barbecue, a K-pub, which is a pretty large chain of Korean barbecue that was here before. This has now become an izakaya, which is new to me. So now you can get an izakaya here if you would like an izakaya. Again, there's lots of massage. Like, this is a massage girl. She's gonna go. Make sure you come hard, if you know what I'm saying. If you want to know more about that kind of stuff, we talk about that on the page. So it used to be like, there still is, there's lots of little local cuisines and foods. There's, you know, egg coffee down there. All kinds of different stuff like that. The cafes, not as much. One of the best places in Saigon for nightlife. Now, I don't know about how much that is now. This used to be, in my opinion, the pivotal place for nightlife. And arguably, it still is really the pivotal place for nightlife. It's just not as fun as it used to be. It's a lot of like trying to make money back from COVID. You know, everything's more expensive. It's more in your face. It's more about making money. It used to be a really fun place to party. For me, I I don't really come here anymore. Not really my thing these days. But you know, according to this article, what do you expect from a night walk? Neon signs flashing, music blasting, people gathering, tourists and natives alike intermixing. You know, there's so many different places here to party. You can still have a really good time on Bui Vien. You just have to essentially take your time and look. Don't get in a hurry, you know. When you're here, a lot of these clubs are super expensive. They're not worth any of your time. Like, there's no point in even stopping off in any of these places. You know, they're wanting 100K for a Tiger beer. So you just have to take your time. You have to go through here and you have to find spots that have good deals on beer. You know, any place in the middle here that we're coming up to, where they set all the stools down and little seats, and you can sit and have cheap 30K Saigon green, that's going to be the place you want to go. The Ladyboy. 100% Ladyboy. Yep. And of course, there's going to be a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of prostitution down there again. You know, they've opened up a lot of massage places. Since I've been in America, which has been, I haven't been here in a month, there's 3 new massage places open in that 1 month. There's that new izakaya back there. I mean, things open and close and go fast here. Your big thing here is watch your shit when you come here. It's totally safe. Watch your phone. You know, it'd be best to have something like this, something around your neck. You know, outright crime isn't a big thing here, but if you leave your phone or drop it, you're gonna lose it. You're not gonna get it back. Phone theft is the biggest crime here phone theft is literally the #1 crime in Vietnam by a huge amount. So just be careful with your phone and your belongings and you'll be all right. You'll have a good time. Of course, look around, get a good deal. You know, don't go to the, yeah, there's some hot ass massage girls here. Like, it blows my mind. Like, the chick I'm looking at right now, she's a solid 8.5. And she's out here like fucking dudes for $1 million. It's wild to me. I mean, I guess, you know, I guess. It's just like, what's gonna happen here? And it's gonna happen fast. Is OnlyFans is gonna like just take over. So many of these girls don't know that like they could just put pictures of their feet on the internet and make the same amount of money they're making having sex. That's okay, that's for them to find out. Maybe this is what they like to do. I'm not here to judge. There's 2 more girls up here. I mean, you can very easily see that they're a working girl, like 100 yards away. Her tits are out. Yeah, usually not premium girls. So I mean, that's really it. I think, you know, that's it for the history. It's not a crazy history. This is a fun place to have. It's a place to party. Come check it out. You got to be safe. Be careful, guys. If you want to have access to me and go on a tour here and see the best places to go, that's available on Patreon, patreon.com/fatandbroke. You can also directly talk to me on there. Best way to communicate with me and support me in additional ways and go on that private tour if you want to. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, that's going to be over at kick.com/fatandbroke. So if you want to watch me live stream, kick.com/fatandbroke. So that's really it. I mean, the history isn't crazy. There's a bunch of streets around here. It gets cheaper as you go to the outer streets. More expensive in the inner streets. I have many guides here. If you want to watch my guides, just type in Bui Vien, Fat and Broke, and you're going to get a lot of stuff. As ever, I thank you guys so much for watching. Stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.